Fast forwarding a year or 12 months, we're back here at Dmexco, hopefully here again, chatting to you guys. And what are your hopes and ambitions in terms of the way that this kind of technology is developed, the way that as publishers you've been able to hopefully increase the value of your inventory, access the right levels of demand and the right types of demand and advertisers? How do you hope that the situation will have improved, I suppose, over the coming 12 months? Who'd like to take that one on?
I mean, I think what I'd love to see is, growing the sweet spot, which is programmatic premium, as opposed to the open market. I think we're still facing a lot of issues with fraud on the open market, and I think it's best for everyone if buyers and sellers have a relationship. More PMPs, just always PMPs, or specific deals like for PMP guaranteed, that kind of thing. Leverage programmatic guaranteed more. I think there's a lot of hurdles in the way of that. And, header bidding may or may not be the golden ticket, but there's debates around other pieces as well, like server to server and all that. But it's an area that's going to just have to carefully be handheld, and each publisher is going to have to work out their strategy. But I think that there's a lot of exciting tools now, so that's what I'm hoping to leverage.
Yeah, all makes sense. I think from my point of view, obviously moving towards that unified auction, I think it would be great to see a simpler ad tech ecosystem for publishers. It's hugely complicated at the moment, and I think
reducing that tech stack then.
Just reducing it. And I think from our point of view, getting as close to our clients, our agencies as possible, and I think also kind of a simplifying of demand sources. What we see quite a lot is when we work with new vendors, not kind of bringing in unique demand for us, which is absolutely crucial. If we're working with multiple vendors that are all just accessing the same demand for us, then it just means more bids and a more complicated auction. So I think simplifying that kind of access to demand for us would be a huge big step forward for us.
Does that echo what you're hearing from other publishers at the minute?
Yeah, I mean, just to build on the points the guys made, for me, in a year's time, it's really, I think we've come a long way with programmatic, and it's just keep fulfilling that promise. You talked about bringing in brand dollars, which, is massive as an industry. Certainly, I want to do more of that. You guys definitely, as publishers, want to do that. And, getting it better, refining the tools to make it simpler and easier to make that happen. Just keep going with the evolution. And making it easier for big brand advertisers to come in and get value out of working with publishers and recognize the value doing things programmatically, because the promise is there, and the industry moves so fast. We fulfill one bit and then we're already thinking 12 months ahead. So just keep going where we're going, and more brand dollars, simpler tech for publishers. I think that would be what I'd like.
Will header bidding still be a huge topic in 12 months' time, do you think?
I definitely think so. Yeah, there might be. I think unified auctions, definitely. I think header bidding will be one way of a publisher doing that, and it depends what's important to the publisher, how they want to build their stack. If they want to do it with header bidding, they can. If they want to look at other options, again, they can. I think it's a tool to be used to achieve a particular type of strategy. So I think it'll definitely be there. I think it may broaden out. I think it may be, to Ben's point about video, I think video might come in, less so in terms of like optimizing yield and open RTB, because the supply, there's scarcity of supplies there, you don't need it. You can probably sell it all 3 or 4 times over direct. But more so when you've got a big brand advertiser that wants to come in and they want to be able to access an audience consistently across your site, so they're able to leverage programmatic to do that. I think header bidding could be a way of doing that in video, but there may be an even better way that comes out of the woodwork in 6 months' time that no one knows about yet. So
it'll be fascinating to find out. Ben, Emily, Gareth, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it, and I look forward to hopefully chatting to you guys in a year's time to find out how accurate our predictions have been. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thanks.